What's up, Wayfinders? It's Lane. I'm back here at Walt Disney World here at Magic Kingdom today. Magic closed a little bit early today at 4:30, but we just got here, so gonna grab some lunch and then we're gonna see what the rest of the day holds. Because Magic Kingdom closes early, I don't really know what we're gonna do today, but make sure to follow along. Let's go ahead and get this day started. Alright friends, so if you know anything about Magic Kingdom food, you know that it is not very good, but if you listen to the podcast, you know one of our tips and tricks for eating here at the Magic Kingdom is to do exactly what I just did, which is to head to Casey's and grab some of the mini corn dog nuggets, the fries, and of course that good old plastic cheese sauce. Just had that for a quick lunch, ate out here on the grass hub, where you just get a nice little sit down and a nice little look at Cinderella Castle while you eat your lunch. So of course, this isn't going to break the bank. This isn't a super expensive meal, and it's not necessarily something that's like above, there's definitely better quick service options across the rest of the parks. But for Magic Kingdom, which really struggles in the quick service food department and just in food in general, really, really good, really, really solid. So, but now we're going to go try to ride some rides and go see what's happening today, what wait times are like. So follow along with me. So something I've noticed so far today is that even though it's pretty crowded, the wait times are actually not that bad. Like I waited about 30 minutes for Big Thunder Mountain, about 20 minutes for Haunted Mansion, and then I just got done watching Filler Magic, which normally doesn't have a long wait, but it can when it's very crowded. So it's actually been really, really good today. And by the way, y'all, the new PhilharMagic with the new Coco scene, it's the first time I've seen it since they've redone it. It looks really, really good now. But it's starting to sprinkle a little bit, so I'm going to hustle over to Tomorrowland so I can ride the People Mover, Carousel Progress, and then we're just going to kind of see where we go from there. It's getting close to being time for the park to close for today, and I don't know what I want to do after this, so stick with me. We're going to figure it out. All right, everyone, so we are done with Magic Kingdom for today. Gosh, we got a lot done today. I'll recap everything kind of more towards the end, but man, like for just an afternoon, because I didn't get there until after lunch, I really was able to accomplish a lot in just a couple of hours. It was really crazy. I don't know if because the park closed at 4:30 today, if that like impacted people wanting to go to Magic Kingdom today or leaving the park early to go somewhere else. I don't know, but now I'm on the walkway, which is really cool. This is new since the last time I was here. It's a walkway to the Grand Floridian. It's actually very, very pretty. It's just very, very hot, but this is a very nice walk. And so we're going to be going to the Grand Floridian. We're going to be stopping at a place called Enchanted Rose. I don't want to call it a bar because it seems a little too elegant to be considered a bar, but we're just going to try it out because they have a few non-alcoholic beverages that look really, really good. I think we're about to hit it up just in time, or maybe we can grab some of the food that is offered there as well. So we're going to go check it out. So follow along with me. All right, everyone. So I know this is kind of a big leap in the video from where I last left off, but we did have a great time at Enchanted Rose. It is a lounge on the second floor of the Grand Floridian. It's themed after Beauty and the Beast, but honestly, it fits in really well with just the elegance of the Grand Floridian. I mean, when you walked into the lobby of the Grand Floridian, there's a piano player playing, and so you can't even really tell that it's themed to Beauty and the Beast through most of, outside of it being called Enchanted Rose. I don't know if there's anything I would point to that necessarily just screams like, oh, that's Beauty and the Beast, you know? And so I thought it was really well themed, especially for just that resort, which is my favorite resort. So the fact that it fit in so well, I think, was really good. And as for the drinks, I got a non-alcoholic drink. I don't drink alcohol, so that's just one of those things of it's kind of awkward sometimes going to a place like that because you're not really going to be trying what probably their specialties are. But their non-alcoholic beverage that I had, which was called the Rosemary Cooler, was actually really, really good. So it's lemonade, vanilla, and then they put a little piece of rosemary in there to kind of, you know, add in some flavor. And it's actually really, really nice, really refreshing. It was really nice, especially going there straight after Magic Kingdom and then walking from Magic Kingdom to the Grand Floridian in the sun. It was a really nice way to cool down, and just, it was really, like I said, it wasn't like too sweet or anything like that, so it actually blended really well together. And then the food was also interesting because I got some truffle fries, which I don't really have a whole lot of experience with, like truffle, but they were good. I mean, the fries were good. The kitchen, of course, was not necessarily super quick. I don't know if that's just kind of a normal thing for them because they're more of a lounge and not, you know, like a full-scale restaurant. But even the guy next to me was saying that they were moving kind of slow, and he made it seem like he came there pretty frequently. So I don't know if this was just a problem for this evening or if it's a frequent problem. But I mean, other than that, though, I mean, the fries were good. I don't know if I would pay $18 for them, especially because some of them, if they don't really have the Parmesan or the truffle on them, it really does kind of lack that flavor. But the aioli sauce that it comes with really does make up for that. It's a great compliment to the fries. And then I was going to go to Disney Springs and try out the new ice cream place, Salt and Straw. But when I got there, the line was wrapped around the building, so I said, no thank you, let me go back to the resort and check in and get into my room. And so and I wasn't checked in at the beginning, that's why I didn't start the video with showing you guys the resort, but I'm going to put in a video as I talk now of me kind of walking around the room. So I'm staying at Port Orleans Riverside, and I've stayed here before, but I haven't stayed on this section. So Port Orleans Riverside is kind of split into two different areas, Alligator Bayou and the Plantations. And so the plantation homes obviously look just like you would imagine an old school, you know, plantation house in southern Louisiana. And the Alligator Bayou area is more themed to like cabin-y type rooms and stuff like that. And so this one is fun because it's got a fifth sleeper in it, as you'll see in the video. I pulled it down and it's really fun. It's got a lot of space. This is a moderate resort, so this is not, you know, your value resorts like Pop Century, All-Star Movies, All-Star Sports, all those. You know, this is a moderate, so this is that very next level up. So you're getting a little bit extra space. You're getting a little bit of some extra amenities as well. Like you have the dual sink there. You have the fifth sleeper in the room too. So there's just a couple of extra little added things. It's not really anything too crazy, but it is still really, really nice. And it's still really, really good. I'm looking forward to staying here. I will say already, though, I am, like, the one thing I'm going to see if it gets better throughout the week. But this resort is very confusing to navigate if you don't already know where you're going. And so me trying to carry my luggage to my room, especially after being at the parks all day, I was struggling to find where I was supposed to go. And so I don't know if it'll get easier maybe once I've been here a little while or not. But if this is a resort you're considering, just keep in mind, you know, if you're not driving and you're not going to be parking close to wherever you're going to be, this is kind of a confusing resort to navigate. It's not necessarily the easiest one to get around. So just keep that in mind as you guys, you know, go through the process of booking your own trips and that. So I'm actually going to call it early tonight. This was a travel day, so this took, it was already a lot getting here and then going straight from the airport to Magic Kingdom and then just going from there to Grand Flo and then Disney Springs. It took a lot out of me. So I'm going to end it here, but make sure to keep up this week because I got some really fun things planned for this week. There's going to be some exciting things more towards the end of the week. But on the vlog that's going to come out tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a Genie Plus challenge where I try to see how many rides I can accomplish in a single day using Genie Plus and My Brain across all 4 parks. So you're going to want to make sure to check that one out because if I think I'm tired today, I'm probably going to be flat out exhausted tomorrow. So make sure to stay tuned. So like and subscribe, keep up with the YouTube channel because I'll be on here pretty much every day that I'm here. And make sure to check out the podcast too. We'd love your support over there too. So, but that's going to do it for today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching and make sure to tune in the rest of the week. But until next time, I'll talk to you guys again real soon.